Divine Mother, this is the 6th of April, asking you for love, blessings, information, protection, and energy. May we please have a message that increases our feeling of well-being, helps us to know that we are more than we think we are, and we have guidance, love, and direction coming from realms we cannot see. We thank you. Peace. Amen. So it is, little ones, we talk to you. Yes, I am Kwan Yin. There are many ways in which one can draw back into their shell, yes? Be like a little turtle that can move across the land if it wants, but when it gets to the water, it begins to have another facet of its anatomy that is ready, willing, and able to take it on a different kind of journey. So you have another kind of journey that is ahead of you. Remember, it is ahead of you. Not to worry that each one is going to succumb to a villain that they cannot see or hear, understanding that there have been since the beginning of time, in eons of ways in which people felt the difference between the light and the dark, between the good and the bad, between knowing and not knowing. So life has a lot of what you could call gray areas in it, yes, where you don't know, and there isn't a part of yourself that knows, and then there's the part of yourself that can be grateful that you don't know. But here is not the time to be grateful that you don't know. So know yourself is most important at this point in time. Who are you? What do you stand for? What is the most important aspect of your life? Not even just how important everyone else is or what it is you can see outside, but what are the qualities of your life that you want to enhance? How do you feel as though you have not lived your life yet? These are really important aspects of how it is you can be with the information and the situations that exist all around your globe at this point in time. So memory is a difficult part of the self when in fact it keeps cooling up the negativity, the limitations, the fears, and the feeling of displacement. How many have felt like they do not belong in their family, yes? And they wonder why they were born where they were born, why it is the way it is, or why it was the way it was. And we say, this is the here and now. The earth plane is one aspect of a reality within the third dimension, yes? And you have within that all family members, right? So it isn't just people. It is your dog and your cat. It is the grasshopper and the butterfly. And even the plant kingdom is part of your family. Without each one, you cannot exist. And you must remember that. So anything that you do during your day, what it is that you can bless, be grateful, harmonize with, or know that you have in your hands, in your grip, in your sight, in your psyche, something that you can love and adore and bless. You send in that direction exactly what it is that is being called for. It's a cow. Oh, thank you, cow. You have been wonderful. And we're so sorry that it is misunderstood about how to treat the animal kingdom as well as could possibly be treated because they are so much in service. It's easy with the dog, it's easy with the cat, but not so much with the domesticated animals. So remember that. It's a large part of some of the lessons that are going on is to really not replicate the old ideas and the old practices, but to come through this knowing that each part of humanity is responsible to every other part of the living creation of the divine. So you bring yourself each and every day into the moment where it is that you can smile, that you're alive, that you can be awake and aware, and that you have many things to be grateful for. And the deeper part of the self that doesn't want to know, all right? You don't want to know. You don't want to feel the pain. You don't want to go back into what it is that has caused you pain and suffering. We don't say go in there and get stuck. We say you need to acknowledge that there are things that have happened in your life that you are not settled with, and begin to bless it. And know that as you bless your energies that are coming out into the world to another person, even just keeping them neutral, that you are reducing karma. You know, the planet of Earth is very heavy with karma at this point in time. The karma exists in your air, it exists in your water, in the earth, under the earth, negativity everywhere. And so it doesn't have to be predominant, but at this point in time, the focus has to go in that direction in order to root out the disabilities that have been created on the planet of Earth, inside of the planet of Earth. And that part of self that has not felt as though you are part of it is what keeps you feeling separate. You are it. You are your planet. You are the water, the earth, yes, you are the air, and you are even the sunshine. Remember, without the sun, without the water, without all of the things that you take for granted, you could not have a body. So keep your digestion strong, keep yourself awake and aware, be grateful for the light, get lots of fresh air. Don't worry about what might be touchable or untouchable. Breathe, expand your lungs, have gratitude for the abilities that you have had all your life that you've taken for granted, and step forward into the very next moment with love, peace, gratitude, and recognizing that each and every person on the planet at this time has had that part of themselves that is in fear, that feels solitude is not what they want. They want to be connected to somebody, something else, that you can connect with them in your heart. Each and every human is one with the divine. And we who are on the levels of the unseen for you for now are not going to stay unseen. There are many things that you can do in order to increase your awareness, your ability, going into your heart, the depth that you can go, dwelling within the sacred heart space, and knowing that that aspect of you that is connected to all of your world, right, through what is called the toroidal field, yes, but it is energy moving continually in a state of recreation, in sacredness, that you're not talking religion, you're talking about the divine cosmos and how it is that this particular reality has a momentum for love and life and joy. Join in with it. Don't let yourself stay stuck in a negative position about what is happening with judgment. Keep open. Curiosity may have killed a cat, but at this point in time, if you stay awake and you are curious about what is happening here and what might that be and how do I feel about that and why do I feel this way, but don't dwell on it, all right? So you go from here to there with your awakenings and your awareness and gratitude, and all things are coming into a divine order from a place that looks like chaos on your particular planet at this time. It's good to talk to you, little ones, and I am Kwan Yin. I am energy, and I am recognizable. All right, the energy is gold with magenta, and there are those beings that are also present in your cosmos at this particular time, and they have their own flags of recognition. Yes, their colors and the ways in which they present themselves and what they represent. So remember that each one of your chakras is a representation of your divine commitment to this physical plane for a period of time where it is that you communicate what it is that you represent. So know it. Know what you represent. What are the qualities that you treasure? Yes, treasure. That's good. And know that you can manifest that on the plane. Think of yourself as a treasure chest and that you're just opening it now. And be grateful for all the moments that you feel your breath stretch wide and dedicated to those people or those persons that may in fact be having little difficulty. It is through the power of what you call prayer, but we call it a significant energy transfer, that you can be of great service. I am Kwan Yin. Divine Mother, we thank you. Peace. Amen.